So, Dr. Taylor, Gannon's recognition as a great college to work for. Could you explain a little bit more of what this recognition is and how it was determined?
Well, the Chronicle for Higher Education's Great Colleges to Work For is a survey that's done of the employees of the university, and we've been doing it for, I think, 6 years, 5 or 6 years. It's a way for not only the outside world to kind of look at institutions and gauge the quality of institution it is to work for. How happy are the employees about being employed at the institution? How involved do they feel? And what are their kind of sentiments about all different aspects of the organization? So Gannon has been participating in the survey really because we want to hear from our employees. We want to know from the employees, are they satisfied with their work? Where are areas that we can improve in? And so we've been looking at everything from communications to, it speaks to salary, it speaks to program development, it speaks to the physical environment that people are working in. And this year we were recognized for confidence in senior leadership is what the category was that we got recognition in. And that brings a lot of pride to the university. But I think it's important to know how the university goes about leading. You know, it's not, in my mind, a recognition of the senior leadership. It's a recognition about how we all work together as a community, and the faculty, the staff, and even the students are helping drive where the university is going. What is Gannon's plan? What is our strategy? How do we decide what's next for the university? And it always comes down to, how do we educate students in the best way? How do we produce learning environments that make the faculty and students and the staff and students have the maximum opportunity to really be changed and transformed through that experience?
What really does this recognition mean for kind of the average student who's coming back for the fall semester this year?
You know, for the students that are coming in, they personally may not feel the direct, it's the acknowledgement that Gannon is a great place to work for, and that the leadership and where we're heading is a positive direction, helps the students, I think, number one, make their choice to come, which is why we've got, over 20-year record enrollments. So we've got more students coming, we've got higher retention rates. So the students that are coming are staying, because I think they're coming to a college university environment that is one that is creative, it's entrepreneurial. We're thinking and acting differently. And the way we're thinking and acting differently is in a much more strategic way, again, to make sure that everything we do and how we spend our time and money and resources is focused on, how do we make sure that the students get what they need so they can grow not only academically, but they can grow personally, and really become a better person and become a better part of the Gannon family. So it's, and when they come in, what are they going to feel? They're going to feel the tradition of Gannon University, which is terrific people that are proud of who they are and what Gannon is, that are committed to the university as employees. And going back to this honor, it's the employees that filled out the survey. It's the employees' perception of what kind of place is Gannon University to work for, understanding that we're all driving towards the same mission. So I think, what will the students see? The students will come in and engage in the community with faculty, staff, and employees that are engaged and that believe that we're moving in a healthy direction, and that believe that they're going to be in an environment that's going to help them thrive and grow.
What impact do you think the Catholic mission of the university had on the survey and, again, receiving this recognition?
Well, we talk a lot about the Catholic tradition, and, I talk to a lot of people and I ask them what they know about Gannon, and they may not even recognize that Gannon was named by Archbishop John Mark Gannon. So we were founded by Archbishop Gannon, a Catholic bishop that has always been the starting place, has always been, why do we focus in a strategic plan on community engagement and ensuring that our West Bayfront neighborhood is thriving and moving forward? that comes from our understanding that everything we do is about other people. Everything we do is about service and leadership, whether that's personal leadership and living good lives, whether that's leadership within the campus or leadership out in the area community. We have a responsibility as good citizens and as good Catholics, and all of our students and faculty and staff aren't Catholics. It's the tradition, it's that spirit of how we go about doing the things that we do. So I think, the Catholic identity is one that we're very proud of, and it's one that is a tradition that helps us make decisions about where do we spend our time, and we should spend our time focusing on other people, other institutions, other ways to help our community go forward. I think it's the same thing, we were just talking about, international service trips, but service trips in general. Why do we go to Zambia? Why are we in Haiti and Honduras and Guatemala and Mexico and other parts of the world trying to provide service, whether that's anything from working in the schools to building homes to doing whatever it is that the students and the faculty and staff are called to do in those other parts of the world. It's that universal church, it's that Catholic tradition that brings us and calls us to do those kinds of things.
What are you really kind of most excited about for the coming year? You received this recognition right before the fall semester. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, I think there is so much going on. And I think the buzz not only on campus, but in the community, Gannon is on the move. Gannon is building new facilities. We've got a brand new recreation center. We've got brand new academic buildings, from the Center for Business Ingenuity to we're opening a new Center for Advanced Engineering will open this fall. We are just starting to gut Beyer Hall, which is going to be a whole new center for globalization. The Robert and Suzanne Barker Globalization Institute will be opening at the end of the year. So we've got physical plant changes that are exciting, and we've got lots of new academic programs. The industrial engineering program is just going to roll out in its new facilities, and the biomedical engineering program is moving forward. So there's new academic programs that are in new facilities, and we just finished up our 4th orientation session yesterday. So we've got new students coming in. That it's always fun to sit down with new freshmen and their parents, and number one, meet them and feel the nerves and the energy, and to know they're a little concerned about what's next, and have that in a weird way make you happy.
Yeah.
They should be a little nervous and I tell them that change is something you should be looking forward to. And there's a lot changing at Gannon. We talked about the university's mission and our Catholic tradition. Who we are and what we do and how we do it doesn't change. But the specifics of which programs, which facilities, how do we reconfigure a library that will spend this year thinking about a new vision for what the library will look like. So in 2016, when we got the library, that will be built on the next generation of students. What do they need and where are they going? So we've got a huge class of students coming in, and we've got record numbers that are returning. So we're looking at another record enrollment. It's an exciting time. There's a lot going on at Gannon University, and I think the faculty and staff acknowledging that, and having the Chronicle for Higher Education also acknowledge that through this survey, that it is a great place to work for. It's a great place to go to school. It's a great place to learn. I have the privilege of coming here every day, and I tell the students that they're our inspiration. We need for them to keep us going and keep driving us to do new things and to be better. And so it's good for us to have an external group come in and do a survey, ask people anonymously what they think about their work environment and about the world that they're living in here, and to have our Gannon family say, this is a great place. And somebody, it's our own people doing the survey, but no one knows, and they could have answered any way they wanted. So it makes you feel proud of the things that you're doing. And we've got a great team, all the way from the vice presidents to the faculty to the student leadership. It's what we do and how we do it.